tell us about 2017's travel hotspots?
Yeah, well, I think we're going to see some more long-haul hotspots this year. So we're looking at countries such as China, India, Cuba, Mexico, and a slight curveball in Iceland. So we're going to see from a UK outbound perspective that a lot of the capacity is obviously, unfortunately, have to be taken out of countries such as Egypt and Tunisia and Turkey, and it's had to be moved elsewhere. So some of that's been moved to those safer European countries that we're all used to travelling to, such as Spain and Portugal. But a lot of it is going to go slightly more long haul. So China and India, as I said, and Cuba and Mexico. And then we have Iceland as a bit of a curveball because it beat us in the football last summer.
So how have geological and publicity changes affected the travel hotspots?
Well, that's it, obviously, because of, as I say, what's happened in Egypt and Tunisia and Turkey. That's seen. There's Foreign and Commonwealth Office advice against certain parts of Egypt and against Tunisia that stops us from travelling. Turkey, I believe, we're allowed to still travel, but it's kind of because of what's happened that we've seen in the news that is seeing people move away from there, and it's going elsewhere. So that, again, those safer destinations such as Spain and Portugal are becoming more popular, and the tourist boards and the tour operators are kind of really working together from those long haul perspectives. As I said, China, India, Cuba, and Mexico. The planes are getting much more comfortable now, so we can fly kind of 8, 9, 10, 12 hours and really kind of start the holiday from the airport as opposed to kind of when we land in the destination.
Now, looking at inbound tourism, how much do overseas visitors spend in Britain, and what do you forecast for this year?
Well, they spend an awful lot. Apparently, it's going to be 24.1 billion in 2017, which is 8% up on last year. So we're seeing Britain really increasing in popularity again due to the impact on the pound. I think the pound's gone down by 20% since last year against the dollar in particular. So that's seen such a massive influx in holidaymakers coming over to the UK. So they reckon that we'll be looking at more than 38 million tourists coming to the UK this year, which is 4% up on last year. So 4% increase in tourists, but then an 8% increase in spending.
So Monday the 16th of January of this year was Blue Monday, the most depressing day of the year. Where's the best value trip to get you out of the slump?
I think it depends on what you want. A lot of the value will actually be coming from, say, doing all-inclusive holidays. Or you can find greater value for money in the sense in some of them long haul destinations that I talked about. They may cost you a little bit more, but actually kind of the value that you're getting from the holiday will be very good. And again, with the impact on the pound, you have to be very careful. But one country where you can particularly go to, which is a very good exchange rate, is a favourite of mine, South Africa. So that's one that you can get really good value by going to.
Well, thank you for that. And just finally, where can people go for more information?
You can go to WTM.com.
Thank you very much for your time. Thanks,
Cheers,
Paul.
no
That was
worries.
great.